So yes, the patch is good for me, but also I think in parts like these heroes, a lot of people are playing them because we are having success with them.
Who's the best player of TI11, you may ask? Well, I have a very short and simple answer for you. It's 3-3. Let me show you exactly why he is by far the most outstanding and skilled player of TI11. This is TI winner finals. This guy is pulling a creep wave with his fucking Courier because he is dead. Team Secret right now, they're down a lot in the game, but they have a Divine Rapier on their Monkey King with an Aghanims, Empower, and they just killed 3-3 who has no buyback. And a lot of the heroes on Team Tundra don't actually have buybacks available. So if Team Secret get like 1 or 2 quick kills right now, they can win this game. So they're pushing down mid with this lane. The glyph gets popped at the tier 2 and now the glyph gets popped at the tier 3. But look at 3-3 who is pulling this wave with his Courier to slow down the enemy push because this wave dies to the glyph. But now this wave is getting pulled by a Courier. Guys, please tell me if you've ever seen a creep wave pulled by a Courier without the Courier dying like this. Like, are you... What the fuck am I seeing? Seriously. This is insane. And this is just one of the many things that this guy does that make him like the best and most niche and just like player that I think it has to be the most annoying player to play against while also most likely being the best player. Look, this Courier just doesn't die. He pulls it here and he's like, yo, go farm this. What? You have Tundra versus Secret. 3-3 has a Hex, an Octarine Core, and he's currently smoked up. Now, Resolution is playing Magnus, and it's basically all on him to try and initiate the fight and bring a guy back into the base because they're somewhat in a losing position. So, what's gonna happen here is that Resolution feels forced to try and bring in Skeeter into the base, but because 3-3 is smoked, and from his perspective, he's insta-clicking the Hex on the Magnus here, as you can see. So the moment he blinks in, he is instantly hexed, and Resolution doesn't really have a counterplay to this because he doesn't see the Broodmother, because 3-3 is sitting in Smoke of Deceit with a bonus cast range from the Octarine Core. So here, you see it again, the Naga is pushing, 3-3 is sitting in smoke, Resolution is coming over, here he pre-clicks him with the smoke, he's gonna keep moving back, pre-click until he runs in, now he sees that Rezo is moving in, he clicks the Hex on him, you can see it because he's walking towards him, now he pre-clicks again, Rezo blinks in, he's hexed, he gets nullified instantly by Skeeter so that the Aeon Disc doesn't have too much effect, same with the Force Staffs, and they kill him, and it's just a free kill. So, to start things off, we have 3-3 on probably his absolute best hero, the Visage, the Birdman. If we just take a look at his items, Tundra executing the type of strategy where their core buys no regen. Saksa has the Mangoes and the Tangles for him and his lane partner 3-3. He has a stick because he lanes against Bristle, Blightstone so they deal more damage, most amount of stats. And if we check out his Courier, he has even more Mangoes coming and another branch. Chrysalis, he's missing a little bit of HP. They keep clicking you when they have the chance. And then here, he's missing like 90 HP. But this matters at the moment. 3-3 is already clicking you with the Blightstone. But what's most important about this play is that how beautifully they play this together. Since he started with stick, he already has 8 charges now. He just got these 2 Mangoes on the Courier. They get the first kill on Puppy. Now they pop the Magic Stick and the Mango to get enough mana for both the Grave Shield and the Soul Assumption. This gives them the second kill. Saksa suicides and will now come back to the lane. Picture perfect items into execution of the first play of the game. This is them getting first blood in a lane where they are countered. Perfect items. He now has Magic Wand with charges. He had bought himself even more Mangoes after the first blood to just keep pumping out the harass and keep being strong. Massive amount of stats. Full inventory at minute 4 with items that are all perfect. Tangles in the backpack. All the value in the inventory. Now this is something that I see him and especially him and Saksa do a lot, where he or Saksa, they angle on one hero. In this case here, they Grave Chill Puppy on his chin. They kind of bait on him a little bit. They hit him. They somewhat force Chrysalis to move up to try and help his teammate. The moment he oversteps, they instantly pop the Soul Assumption, they pull him back, they sidekick the two of them, rebound, they get another set of Soul Assumption on him, and they kill him. Visage, minute 645, top net worth. Hitting level 6 at minute 650, basically the same minute mark as both mid laners. That is already fucked up. Beating Bristleback in lane, check. Getting level 6 at minute 7, check. So, he gets level 6. He sees that there's a play going on middle. He sees Zayats on this ward. Secret have a top net worth Morphling with a pos 4 tusk. They would love to get a kill here and pressure the Arc Warden, right, to delay his Midas and ruin his game. So he has the presence of mind to not instantly press his birds like every clown would, like I would. If I play Visage right now, bam, I'm spawning my fucking birds. But no, he knows that they want to make a play on this Arc Warden. He sees that they are overcommitting. No, he TPs in, he pops a mango so that he has enough mana to now summon the birds. Now, Nisha ends up dying in this play. Do you know how many players would kill Nisha in this scenario? Well, I can tell you, there's only one fucking player that kills Nisha in this scenario. There's only one, because all these small things that they did in the lane is the only reason why he is level 6 at this time. I'm telling you, many other teams that would play Visage Marcy in this scenario, he wouldn't even be level 6. And if you're not level 6, you can't TP mid. Or they wouldn't have 2 mangoes. They wouldn't have the mana with 2 mangoes to TP middle. Or when they get level 6, they spawn their fucking birds because they're like, it's like reflex. But he knows that this play is potentially happening. Like, he sees it. He has the presence of mind to wait, be patient, and go mid and kill Nisha. And I can assure you, if you fucking ask Nisha in this play, if he thought he will die, no. No one else will do this. So, Yatoro is currently busy farming creeps in his tower. He's last hitting them and trying to kill them fast because he knows he will have to go here to 3-3 to contest it. So from 3-3's perspective, he knows that Yatoro just got finished farming these creeps, which means he is now on the way to come here. If he pulls this wave on the entire wave, not a single creep will die. Melee creeps are pretty tanky, and Yatoro is coming too fast, right? Yatoro is already on his way. The only way for 3-3 to do anything here, where Yatoro would be too slow to come and contest, is if he pulls only on the range creep. So he lets all these creeps go, pulls on the range, because he knows before Yatoro can come, he has barely enough time to put it in deny range and deny it before he can make it. And also now Yatoro has to instantly run back here because now the next creep is in danger of dying. So he got to deny on the range creep because nothing else, he didn't have time to really deny anything else, and Yatoro, he knows. He's like, this motherfucker. This guy is such a nerd, he tips him, and he just has to accept the fact that this range creep is gone. Three's Beastmaster, another one of his staples. He pings the tower because they're basically setting up this play. He's auto-attacking the siege, he's pinging it to let Saksa know, I need to kill this first, then we can make this play. In the meantime, you have Saksa taking the creep wave above. He's gonna drop the tombstone. Now, if you combine the two things what they just did, this meant that their wave runs into the tower, it's gonna tank the tower for them. And now the tombstone not only is attacking Puppy and Rezo, it's also keeping these creeps away now. So Puppy was instantly forced to TP away from the lane. Resolution now basically, he can't do anything. He doesn't want to TP out. He's basically accepting the fate that he's gonna die. They force Puppy to TP out, they kill Rezo, and now they got a lot more gold and a lot more experience. Once again, top net worth for 3-3 at 6 minutes into the game. After stacking his own triangle at minute 5 with his boar, he goes back to take his Dominator, picks up the Hadouken creep, he clears through this camp, allowing him to get level 6 by the time he goes back to the wave. Now, what is so good and so strong to note about how they maneuver and how they take these towers is where they fight. They don't commit themselves like in the insides of the tower. They usually they fight around here, or they use the creeps or a tombstone to help body forward them to make it safer and more easy. Resolution, he barely steps out of range, gets instantly roared by 3-3, who is, again, top net worth, top XP minute 8. They get the kill on him, 3k net worth, and all of these things is what allows them to take the tier 1 tower. So if we are Resolution here, we just got our ass kicked in the lane, 3 of the 4K net worth lead is on our opposing laning hero, the Beastmaster, while we are the level 5 Pango right now. But he's stacking his own triangle at minute 9 with the boar. Now, again, we talked about it, right? If we're Resolution, all we want to do right now is recover. We don't have a lot of plays in our map. We have no net worth, we have no experience. Your tier 1 tower dies. He stacks his ancients with the boar, and now he's gonna pull the hard camp with the boar. So here is only 3 creeps that Resolution has incoming to him, and he desperately needs a couple more in order to get level 6, maybe recover and last hit, right? We've all been this Pangolier. But look at what happens on the map because he pulled this hard camp with the boar. He's farming the jungle himself, and now this wave is just getting delayed so much. Look at Resolution's perspective. He is just desperately waiting. He is desperately waiting for this wave to run with him. He's even blocking this wave to try and have it meet more closely to him. But look at it. Like, joke's on you, Resolution. This wave is not coming because this guy, he pulled it back. And because he's so far behind, because he has lost a tier 1 tower, and because he has no vision in this area, Resolution cannot go to this creep wave because it is not coming to him. So instead, he gets kicked out of the lane, being level 5, so close to level 6. In reality, against most other teams, you would get level 6 here and potentially you would be able to TP mid and take a fight on this tower or the rune. But no, they own you in lane and then they stop your recovery as well. So it's not a 3,000 gold lead, it's going to be like a 3,500 gold lead where once 3-3 is done with these camps. Recovering against this team is incredibly hard. This player is crazy. This team is crazy. I think their coach is insane. I mean, Aoi's a dumbass, but he's insane. I hope that these videos could show you perhaps just a little bit of what they do, why they won TI, and that some of the things they do is actually like fucking crazy. Because this team is not boring. This team plays crazy, insane, high-level Dota. They outplay their opponents from start to finish, and people right now cannot beat them. So if there was just one clip or one little thing that made it a little more clear to you as to why they won TI, then I'm happy. If you're happy with the content, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment down below whether you liked it, if you would like to see something else. With that said, thank you all so much for watching the video, for enjoying the content, and I'll see you next time.